Oh, that one's hard to break.
Caleb likes all things that get him dirty.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. You want to take that dirtiness a step farther?
Okay.
Ready?
What are you doing?
We gotta wet the soil.
Oh, you got it on my hand.
When you rub, it goes into the cells.
I'm not getting any more dirty.
That's fine.
I
You don't
want
have
to
to.
do these ones.
You want to do the seed starting one, don't you, Evie? Yes.
Let me do the rest, okay?
You want to do the rest of this? So for these trays, I was going to start spinach and lettuce and all that stuff, but we're having a very, thank you, Evie. We're having a very warm spring.
Your cup.
So I was going to start everything early. Like I wanted to start all my brassicas early, you know, my cauliflower and broccoli and everything, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and direct sow them. And I've got some row covers coming too if we get another bad freeze. Do you know what we forgot to do?
What?
Add the trifecta.
Don't tell me we're restarting.
We needed to move that anyway. We are restarting because I didn't add the trifecta.
You just made a massive mess.
I'm trying to see if there is, you know, okay, so if you're doing tomatoes and corn, you're supposed to use 1 pound per 15 square feet or a 1/4 cup for each plant. I'm eyeballing. Okay.
FX!
Gently, because it's dusty, like this.
Can I charge and play on your charger?
Yes, you can.
Why does it smell like corn?
You think this smells like corn? I just want to go ahead and get these things started, get everything else started. So I'm going to put my broccoli and my cauliflower and cabbage and spinach and lettuces, all that is going to just go right into the ground. And we'll see how we do.
That's a recipe for Zach.
No, we've done it before.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we have.
Really? You're starting on the other one?
I am starting on the other one. Because we got to get a move on. All right, so I've got my bags of seeds here that I've sectioned out based on where they're gonna go and how they need to be started. I've got some water. I'm gonna go ahead and soak these trays a bit. Normally I use a spray bottle. My spray bottle broke. And I have cleaner in the other ones, so obviously I don't want to use those spray bottles. So I don't know if you can really see this. How much this soil is settling. Okay, I'm just gonna clean up the cells here and level out anything that sank. This is the bag for what is going out on the farm. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what we're gonna plant. Okay, so I've got everything that is gonna go out to the farm that I'm gonna start first. A lot of this is gonna be in the bee garden. I guess it's probably gonna be a 50-50 split because all of the tomatoes are gonna go out there this year. We're gonna do a corn patch out there. Obviously corn gets direct soaked, but if you wanna see the whole layout, everything I'm doing, I'll pop an iCard up there for you guys to see that video when I was doing the planning, the layout and all of that. So this is the German chamomile, the hyssop, mullein is gonna get planted. I'm doing a lot of this. I wonder if you can direct sow this too. I have to look into this. This is frost hardy, so prefers full sun. Surface sow seeds in spring. Well, I can direct sow this. We'll do both. I'm going to try and start some and then we'll direct sow some. So we'll do that. There will be that. And then all of the tomatoes. This is gonna be in a separate flat. So this will be, I've got Cherokee Purples, Mortgage Lifter, San Marzanos, Homestead Tomatoes, Rhubarb is going out there on the farm. Borage, I actually have 2 different kinds of borage. This is a purple Russian tomato. That was a freebie from Baker Creek that I got a couple years ago and I just never used, so we're gonna use it this year. Comfrey is gonna get started. Chicory, pineapple tomato goes here. Marion tomatoes, and then holy basil. And did I show you this? Asparagus. Asparagus is gonna get started also. So that's where we're gonna get going. Okay, so now I am on all of my, let me pull back here, so I have to adjust the camera with my dirty hands. Now I'm on what we're going to be planting here in our backyard homestead at our house. Most of this stuff is direct sow. It's like the beans and the peas and stuff. So that is going to just get planted after our last frost date, which is not until like Mother's Day. It's when I usually do the planting unless there's some crazy freak weather that is on the horizon. But this is primarily going to be peppers, like jalapeno peppers and our sweet peppers. And I really don't do anything hotter than a jalapeno pepper because, yeah, I can't handle it. I like spice, but whew, not crazy spice, not burn your face off kind of spice. And then I've got a few herbs that I haven't planted yet that are gonna go in this tray also, maybe. I think I may need to have another tray. Now, I love peppers. We love peppers. The kids eat, let's come back down here. The kids eat the sweet peppers like they're going out of style, like they are candy. The jalapeno peppers I cook with, I'll make poppers with. I make a lot of cowboy candy and I give it as gifts, and I have a teenager that can just sit there and eat one in one sitting, so, and I eat it too, I love it. So, and then we'll just do like, some pickled jalapenos, those are good too. I like to add those to, you know, just on top of pasta or in chili or something like that. So, but not everybody likes spice in our family. So I do more of the sweet peppers than I do of the spicy ones, but I still like a good amount of jalapenos. So this lemon spice jalapeno pepper, I'm only gonna start a few of them. Jalapeno peppers here, I don't know, I mean I wanted to try different varieties, but I don't know how well this one is gonna do in our climate. It says the history of this, I mean it's supposed to have a really good flavor, but the history of this was that it was acclimated for some really dry Mexican weather. That's where it was made for. So we're going to give it a shot. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I did not waste a whole bunch of seed starting space here on something that I'm not gonna get anything out of. Okay, so we are on the last flat that we're gonna do today. I'm direct sowing a lot this year, which is fine. I think it'll be fine. Our ground's already pretty warm, so I can go ahead and do the, you know, all that stuff that is more cold hardy. I can do that now, which is great. So we have 7 different kinds of tomatoes that I'm gonna do. There is one more. You know those, what are they called? Ground cherries. Do you love ground cherries?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to start those too, but I'm out of space. So, I'll have to, maybe I'll do that in like just some random container that we can find. So, let's go ahead and get the tomatoes going. Okay, put 1 in each one. Or 2 in each one. Just this one. That's what you're doing, yep. 2 in each one. Like a little bit away from each other.
One over there. One over here and one over there.
Yes. I'm gonna do like 2 to 3 tomatoes in each one because they separate pretty well. No!
What?
I have 1 pineapple tomato seed left. 1. Boom. That is it.
Those are my favorite.
Do you know what? We have space for ground cherries now. Whoop, watch your foot.
Oopsie.
We will get some ground cherries in there. Problem solved. We want a nice long row of ground cherry plants, don't we? Well, I lost my help, but we were almost done anyway. So we've got everything planted. I didn't have a whole lot of Marion or pineapple tomatoes left because I guess I had used most of them last year. So good news is this whole section here is for ground cherries. So we got room for them. So now the only thing that I'm gonna have to plant another day is all the rest of the herbs and the flowers. So hopefully I get that soon because we really need to get those going. So some of them can be direct sown, so I'm not too worried about it, but you know, the things that I need to get started, I need to get started. So that's it. So we've got all the tomatoes done, all of the peppers done. Everything that needs to be started is done, except for what I just said. So we'll go stick them on the heating mat and check them every 30 minutes until we see something germinate, right?